Good morning, friends. Welcome to the marathon. My name's Mare. Just got out a spin this morning. And to be frank, didn't really feel like talking to you this morning. And I don't know how much I'll talk to you today. I am having a rough day. God. Wish there was a way that, like, if you knew you didn't want to have any more babies, you could just never get your period or the symptoms and no menopause. Like, it's 2019. Don't we have that technology yet? Just as I was saying to myself yesterday, like, oh, we didn't have any emotion with the period this month. Hurrah. Here we go, this morning. So, trying to do my best. It's all in the mind, I know. Like I learned in meditation, you are not your thoughts. But when they're very loud and very upsetting. Anyway, I don't like to be negative in videos, but I also don't like the highlight reel of social media, and so I feel it's like necessary to show when I'm not having a great self-esteem day, like not feeling good. Kind of just want to go back to bed. I already feel productive though because I went to spin. My God, my radio show is gonna be great today. And I already did all my client work this morning, so there's that. Can I just say, never weigh yourself when you're on your period. That was a time lapse of me editing tonight's video. It's edited, it's exporting right now. I'm just waiting for it to finish exporting so that I can set it to go up on YouTube. And then I think I'm gonna take a nap. Yeah. I'm just feeling really down, and maybe a little nap will help that. So I've done my client work, I've done the video. All I need to do work-wise, well, I have a lot, but like a must do today is go to the radio station. Often I would power through and just like force myself to work all day, but I need to listen to myself, and if I need a break, take a break, which makes me uncomfortable. I don't like to do it. So I'm gonna lay down, I think, and even if I don't nap, I'm just gonna rest for a bit. And then I might do some house stuff, because that's been making me feel really good lately. I mean, I have laundry to put away. That's not going to make me feel good, but I think I might work on my kitchen shelves, like redoing them, which would give me a little bit of joy. So I'm going to rest, put you down, charge you, because of all the time lapse I've filmed today. My battery's already hating me. And then I'll come back to you and see if I'm feeling any better. I sometimes wish these videos were like real time so that you could be commenting at the same time, like, don't worry, Mare, we feel the same way. What I do know is that my blush fell right off my face. Yeah, okay, I'll be back. I didn't nap. I just rested and watched Todrick Hall's Behind the Curtain on Netflix. It's like one of my favorite albums is his Straight Outta Oz, and it's like the making of the album and the tour. And now I need to go be on the radio. So, is this gonna help? Does that work? Yeah, you can't. No, I look great. Fuck. We just always have low light. Anyway, this is just going to work looking like this. Yep, that's what's gonna happen. If I can be on the internet like this, I can go into work looking like this. It's just a day. Okay, I didn't do any, you know, I said I was gonna like revamp the house. I just laid on my bed and watched a little Netflix instead. And talked to my friend Kat, and now I am gonna go be on the radio, be entertaining. Here we go. Just having a day. I like to try and make these videos have some kind of like moral or takeaway, so hopefully in the next 7 hours before I go to sleep we'll come up with some takeaway. I think getting out of the house and doing the show will probably actually help, so that's what we're gonna go do. We've reached the time in the vlog where we're having a salad for dinner. This is just leftover salad, and then I added tofu with some everything but the bagel spice and garlic powder and a pickle. Ta-da! I'm just waiting for Thomas to get back from school. Well, I haven't seen him since this morning. He had respite after school. And I think I have figured out a little bit of takeaway for today's video. Not that I feel pressure to, I like to. It's even just for my own benefit, to be honest. So you saw me having a pretty shit day today. And I did some things that helped, so I thought I would share those things. One, I basically early on today was like, I'm just gonna give you a pass, Mare. Like, whatever you do today is good. Whatever you need to do, that's what we do. We take care of ourselves. And that's new for me. That's like real work on my self-worth and my self-care to a next level, not just forcing myself to power through stuff. If I had had stuff today, like meetings, I would have. But if I had had like some social engagement, I probably would have canceled just to take care of myself. And so there was definitely, like, there's always work, you know, for me. But I did all the work that needed to be done today, everything that had a deadline of today, and then the other stuff will carry on tomorrow. And I did spin, which I totally could have just bailed on, but I really wanted to go. So even though it was a really hard class mentally, I'm glad I went because I felt, you know, productive and accomplished. Did my work and then watched that Todrick movie. You know, I allowed myself to lay down and watch something motivating and positive, not something that was going to be upsetting or dark or creepy or like anything like that. I specifically watched that because I find it inspiring to watch people like go after their dreams. And that was something I learned in Lily Singh's How to Be a Boss book. She talks about, you know, watching inspiring things. So whether it's the Beyonce documentary or the Todrick documentary or, you know, the Gaga documentary, whatever it is for you. So that was good. I constantly was redirecting my self-talk because it was not positive today, but every time I caught myself doing it, I either just stopped or I flipped it to something positive. I did things that made me feel good. So watched Ellen on YouTube while I ate dinner tonight. I had that salad. I did a little bit of like putzing around, put all the laundry away, which was probably like 4 loads. And that felt good. Tidied the house, which felt really nice. Like, I really feed off my space. So when the house is messy, I don't do well. So that felt good. Putting stuff away. I didn't end up totally redoing those 2 shelves in my kitchen. I actually ended up just taking about 5 pieces off and simplifying it, which felt really nice. So those would be my suggestions to you. When you're having an off day, cut out anything that you don't have to do. Only do the necessities. really watch the self-talk and do things that make you feel good. I also listened with my headphones on while I was putting away the laundry to good music. I've really been leaning on good music in the last couple of days, listening to a lot of 90s as I get ready for this like 90s party that I'm going to this weekend. But I was listening to Todrick after watching the documentary, and I find that really helps me, like good music. Peppy, happy, not angry, just good music. So when you're having a rough day, really be mindful of like the media that you're ingesting. So like get off socials if it's depressing, listen to good music, watch good shows, not things that are sad or dark or like sketchy. Talk to uplifting people if you need to. I today really just felt like I needed to be alone, like didn't really talk to anybody. And yeah, we powered through, but not in a negative way. I feel good. So I hope that those are some good takeaways for you too. And I can be someone who before would feel like guilty if I had a bad day, or really frustrated and just like pissed off that my day wasn't going well. But I found today, even though it was hard, being kinder to myself helped. And I know not everyone has the luxury of watching a documentary at 1 in the afternoon, but no matter what your job is or what your day is, you can find little pockets of good and happiness. Like, even if it's like, you know, your child's watching a show and you're sitting beside them, but you have your headphones on so you can listen to your music that's gonna make you happy, or you can watch your own show, or you can read your book. Like I read some of the Michelle Obama book, and that's probably what I'm gonna do this evening. I have another person coming over in about 45 minutes because she is doing overnight respite for me for the first time this weekend. So she wants to just kind of get the bedtime routine down. So I think I'm going to wrap up the vlog here. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it wasn't my normal like peppy, productive, rah kind of video, but I know a lot of you watch my channel because you've been through hard stuff or you're going through hard stuff. And I also hope that it is informative to you to see that grief doesn't have a timeline, and even someone like me who you may perceive to have her stuff together and like really be on the upswing has down days, and that's okay. It's just what you do with the down day. Like, you don't see me opening a bottle of wine at 4 o'clock or, you know, taking people down or whatever. I definitely ate French fries and I definitely ate potato chips, but I'm not gonna beat myself up about it. Okay, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Lace up, subscribe, become a marathoner, and I'll see you tomorrow. Remember, life's not a sprint, it's a marathon. Bye.